In 2015, homeless families made up about 34% of the homeless population in America. "84 of those families are single mothers with their children, who are often younger than the age of 6. By age 12, 83% of those kids have been exposed to at least one serious abusive event during their life. Most mothers experiencing homelessness have experienced violence. Overall, only 29% of homeless adults have a job. In the United States, we follow 7 principles to adequate housing. It gives us basic rights to allow us to be who we are in the safety of our own affordable homes. Here are the 7 principles. Security of tenure. Availability of services, materials, facilities, and infrastructure. Affordability. Habitability. Accessibility. Location. Cultural adequacy. These principles are protected in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in Article 25. Recently, I met up with the executive director of Solid Ground, a place where families are helped with transitioning to the normal lifestyle.
My name is Tricia Cummins-Kaufman. I'm the executive director of Solid Ground. Our mission is to provide supportive housing for families with children who are experiencing homelessness and provide them with resources and opportunities so they can move forward in their lives. Just seeing, the struggles that our families go through. One step forward, 3 steps back sometimes, they have a lot of stressors to manage. For many families, every day is just a struggle to survive and move forward. It's also one of the great things about working here is being able to see families really blossom and maybe go to school, achieve their education goals, or get that first great job. Even just managing their depression, getting up every day, getting their kids off to school. Some of those small victories can be just as rewarding. Just how important housing is to a family. I mean, it seems very basic when you think about it, but you cannot, be successful in your education or your employment or your health goals if you don't have safe and affordable housing. Well, we do serve single fathers and we serve 2-parent families at Solid Ground as well. In fact, we're one of the few programs that does serve all family structures, and so we're really proud of that fact. The economics of housing just doesn't work for some families. It's really hard to be able to afford housing, and so oftentimes families find themselves in shelter and struggling to make it work. Families who experience homelessness, whether it's a single mom, a single father, or 2-parent family, have a lot of similarities. A lot of the underlying issues are very similar. There's lots of ways to help. I mean, we have a great after-school tutoring program. There are no real special skills involved, just a commitment to being here on a regular basis. And a lot of our little ones prefer having a high school student. They think it's pretty cool to have like a big brother or big sister. helping them. Back to school drives so that every one of our students has a backpack with the school supplies they need. Welcome baskets for families when they move in. So sometimes students like to raise money, or just depends on what their interests are. I'm sure we could find a place for them.
Homelessness can affect anyone. We can't help families living in poverty if we don't do anything about it. Donate your money or time to a local organization like Solid Ground.
Because her partner was so controlling of everything in her life, so not only was he violent towards her, but she really wanted, this is back in the 90s, and ivy wallpaper was very popular, and she had bought a wallpaper border to put up in her kitchen. Worked really hard, to make it look pretty in her kitchen, and he came home and beat the crap out of her for putting up this for spending the money on the wallpaper and putting it up without his permission. That was like her breaking point. She's like, I'm not going to do this anymore. Being at the shelter was just a new fresh start for her. She said, when I leave and I get a place of my own, I'm going to put so much ivy wallpaper in that kitchen, you're going to need a machete to cut through it,